Feeling amazing about yourself. We're going to talk this week about how important it is to have patience with the process, to have patience with yourself. Things don't always happen as fast or as easily as we want them to, but you've got to learn to have patience, guys, because everything is difficult before it is easy. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the work. Understand that on the way to your goals, you're going to run into challenges. You're going to run into setbacks. And those aren't only necessary, they're essential to getting where you want to go. You have to have patience, and you have to be willing to face those challenges. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, take a deep breath and sink into a little bit of patience today, because all week long, that's what we're going to talk about. I want to give a shout out to someone who's been really patient with himself, Christine Capusta, who made this post right there. She posted a little before and after, but then she said, no, that bottom photo is not my after, that's my now, because I will never be done. I will not compare my journey to anybody else's, but I do want to say thank you to the DB community for keeping me going. I love that. She said she never thought she'd be a person who had a before and after. She was never sure she would get to a place where she could see the change and the difference, but with a little bit of patience, she's got it there. And it's not her after, it's her now. So now, let's go over and get a little workout in with Phoenix. Oh, look what we figured out. So when we rehearsed, I came over and, Phoenix you don't like the high tens. And I came over and I bowed and she said, I'd like to hug.
I'm a hugger.
You really?
Yeah.
That is not what I would, so on the subway, you just walk on and give people hugs? No. So you're a hugger with people you know?
Yes.
With people you trust?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Well then I thank you for the hug. What is the workout today, Phoenix?
Okay, what we have is 2 circuits of 3 times. 3 times of doing an exercise. Here's the thing. You can step it up or you can stay with our basics, and each option is to advance as we go. Hillary has some options for you. I know Pasta Cats, if you're pregnant, there's some floor work, so there's some stuff you can do from above as well. Melissa's going to be using some weights, and then we have a metabolic finisher towards the end. Yeah,
Pasta Cat's not just pregnant, 39 weeks and 6 days pregnant, right?
Hello.
Due tomorrow, but still showed up today. And Pasta Cat's, I think, probably the message of patience right now. You're like, yeah, no, I'm done. Well, good luck to you. We're with you. We're rooting for you. We've got a member of our community, speaking of rooting for people in the studio, Katie Martin right there, all the way from Southern Louisiana, joining us for the workout today, and said, please don't put a mic on me. Please don't make me talk. I want to come work out, but I don't want to talk. You don't have to talk. It's okay. But you do have to work out, and you have to work out. Team, you ready to go? Yeah! Have a great workout. Phoenix, take it away. Here we go.
Okay, so I just want you to bring your feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart. We're going to go into the hip rotations right away. So there is a lot of groundwork on the floor today, and then you also need a towel as well. So if you want, just run and grab one now. The thing about today's workout is, especially if you don't like to go to the ground, I will give you some standing options too. Okay, let's go into a deep squat position. I just want you to hold the squat position, bring your arms out, hold here, 4, 3, 2, and then lift it up. Now, if you had a hard time getting into that squat position, sometimes it's about your calves, so we're gonna take some time to stretch them out. Push your heel into the ground, lift your toes up, point them towards you, bring your butt towards the back wall, then bring it up, and then bring it out. You should feel your Achilles tendon and calf stretch. And then when you come up into this position, we're looking to open up the chest. Good, give me 2 more of these. We're gonna test that squat again after we do this. Good. Last one. Nice, and then when we get to the bottom here, just hang out and then lift those toes and see if you can get that really good calf stretch. If you can touch your toes, great. If not, you can place your hands anywhere on your thighs or even your shins. 2, 1, let that go. Shake it out. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Good. Heel down, toes up, butt back. Easiest way to remember it. All right, here we go, swim. Bring it up, big stretch in the chest. I also like to get the arms, fingers, and wrists too by spreading the fingers nice and wide. Let's do 2 more just like this, and then we'll hang out at the bottom. Last one. Nice, and hang out at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, guys, let's test that squat again. Drop down, try to keep your chest lifted. Hopefully your squat's a little bit better. Mine is. Everybody good?
Yep.
Nice, okay. Lift it up, shake it out. Let's go into a step out jack. So if you're not jumping today, we're all gonna start together. I'm gonna step out. Good. Now, if you want to do the full jack, let's go. Good. Jumping jacks are super old school, but they work. A lot of moves that we use today, the moves that the military uses in order to get the troops in shape. I'll be with the military this week in Virginia, and they plan to torture me a little bit, so I'm just getting it out on you guys. First, last 8, 7, you're welcome. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's jog. Again, low impact. You know, you can do this little shuttle that I like, where you just flexing your ankles and your calves and your feet on the ground, or you can kick your own butt and add the higher intensity jog. It's a little bit of a longer warm up today, guys, because the circuits should get more intense. When we go into the basics in round number 1, you can follow Melissa and maybe go with some of the heavier weights. And Hillary, of course, for your options. How are we doing, everybody?
Good.
All right, good. I like it. So I want you to start stepping it up by bringing your knees forward. We're here for 20 seconds. Now, you don't need to go out into an all-out sprint yet, but I want to see that your heart rate is coming up. So if you have a watch or a monitor, I want you to take a look at it throughout the workout. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, let that go. Good. Let's step it out right and left. Feel the hip stretch. Come back to the center. When you're here, focusing on feeling the stretch and also bringing that heart rate down a little bit. Really nice. That was one of the ways that I sort of dealt with my asthma, was by counting my reps and trying to go an extra each round to build the endurance. Last 2. Last one, stay here, and then just side, 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 side. 3, 2, 1, let it go. So we're going into the basic, the very, very basic of a lunge. So Melissa's gonna grab the weights. Simple. Bring your feet together, touch your hip bones, feel them?
Yep.
Slide one leg directly back. Directly back. Now, just drop the back knee, keeping your chest lifted. Step it forward. Same thing, opposite side. Now, if you're new, this is great. You get to just perfect your form. If you've been doing this a while, I want a deeper lunge. I want you to sit into it a little bit more, and I want you to think of pushing up with your butt. Or I want those heavier weights for this last 30 seconds that we're here. Good. I'm taking it slow and controlled because each round we're gonna add to it, and in order to step something up, your basics have to be clean first. There we go. Nice. Deep lunge. Good. Back hip stretches. Last 3, 2, last one. Nice. Good. All right, on the hands and knees. This is a super important position because you're building shoulder stability and core strength. Let's work on the shoulders first. All right, everybody, tuck the toes under. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Suck your abs in, almost like you're gonna Kegel. Lift your knees off the ground. Hold. Good. 10 seconds here, everybody. Now, I'm just gonna stand up for a second because if you're pregnant, you can do a plank against the wall, Kegel, and tuck your hips under. All right, pasta cats? That's a little option for you. All right, now everybody in beast, you're like, how long? There are 20 seconds left, but from this position, I want you to kind of question yourself. Tug your hips under a little bit more. Bend your elbows by about 5 degrees, okay? And then from here, you're just gonna lift your arm small. Just enough to lift put a piece of paper underneath it without wiggling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice. Okay. Everybody's favorite move, but we're taking it into a 4 count because I want perfect form on each and every rep, which would actually make it hard. It's a burpee.
Yay! Yay!
All right, let's take it in pieces, and I'll ask you to speed it up towards the end of the round. So, from here, drop down. All right, you're in a squat position. I like it. Get your hands stable on the ground. Kick your legs back. You're in a plank position, like that too. Kick them forward, chest first, and then up. Again, squat, hands, legs, up and up. Good. Hillary is on a box, an elevated surface. You can do a version on the couch. Focus on kicking your legs back. Good. Excellent, I like it. Keep going. Now, add some speed to it, everybody. Good, 20 seconds. While you're doing this, there's a couple of things I want you to take a look at. A burpee was developed by this guy named Royal H. Burpee. I swear to you, that was his name.
No way.
Anyway, he was a physiologist who was looking for a move that would show how strong you were by going up and down. He was also from the Bronx. So burpees and hip hop started in the Bronx. Thanks, the Bronx. All right, anyway, you got one more left, and then you're done. Shake it out. He didn't intend for burpees to be high reps, but we use them for endurance today. All right, guys, we're going into round number 2 where everything gets a little bit harder. So no weights on this one. Our lunges now become switch jump lunges. So feet together, same position. Leg jumps directly back. You land. You're gonna switch your feet. You land, switch, land, switch, land, switch, land, switch, land, switch. Now again, low impact. You can see Hillary's stepping really quick and then stepping back again and then stepping in really quick and then switching. So there's a couple ways to kind of do the same thing without all the high intensity and impact. Almost there, we got 15 seconds left. Good, jump it, switch it. If you want to pick up the pace this last 10 seconds, do it. Push, 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 push. See if you can get that back knee down. 3, 2, 1 and done. Shake it out. Now you might be saying to yourself, why is slower harder? Because you're doing it with a really good form and then building that endurance with perfect form. Let's drop it down. Okay, guys. So we're going into our beast with the twist. Find your beast position. From this position, I want a good rotation. Bring it back to the center. Rotate again. Back to the center. All right, here's your thing about your rotation. And I'm picking on Melissa a little bit.
Yeah. Show her.
You can Kegel without being pregnant, which just means pulling everything internal in and squeeze. So when she comes up, she's gonna tuck her hips a little bit more. Good. Activate her core more and then come back to center and keep the activation. It's a lot harder to do, but it makes this move beneficial, right? How you doing? Good. So think of it in terms of money. If you're like that, it's a better return on investment. Get in, tuck under, and rotate. We have 2 more. Last one. Done. Rest. Take a second. All right. So adding off of the burpee with the military thing, we're gonna add a roll. So from here, guys, watch me. Keep yourself moving. Join when you're ready. So we're gonna go into a burpee. Chest to deck. We're gonna rotate. Use your abs. Bring it back to the center. Come up and come up. Adding that rotation. Let's go. Arm tucks. Abs tight. Chest to deck. Press. Good. So you see there's a push-up sneaking you in there. Drop. Roll it. Abs are tight. Nice. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, keep your feet up. So roll. My feet are up. I roll back with my abs. Come up. You guys are like, this is something Greg would make us do, right? Feels very Greggish. Abs are nice and tight. Come back. And again, you can follow Hillary if you don't want to go to the ground. It's our last one. Bring it back. Up. Shake it out. How's everybody doing?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Let's make it worse. How's that possible? So, remember, watch Hillary for the low impact versions, but we're gonna jump lunge, and then we're gonna add a side hop. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Bring it leg back, jump, jump, step together, side, side, jump, jump, step together, side, side, jump, jump, step together, side, side, nice, jump, jump, step together, side, side. Start going at your own pace. Step together. Yes. Jump, jump. Crisscross, don't make it. Jump, jump. You know one reference had to come in there. Good. Side, side. Switch it.
Hup.
Uh-huh. Ha. Last one right here. Good. Switch it. Good. Let it go. Okay. Heart rate. Up there. It's up there. Let's go down. Remember, the option to stay in our level 1s, totally fine. Beast position. You guys were working on this twist, remember that? Now, see if you can kick through. Put it on the floor, option 1. Here we go. kick through. Now, on the kick through, try to take your back arm and pull it back, opening up your chest. When you level, set in the middle. Remember what we were working on?
Yeah.
With squeezing your abs? When you're in the middle, find that. So that when you do this move, you're not wiggling and wobbling everywhere. It has purpose. It has point. Last two. Yeah. Last one. Shake it out. Breathe. Okay, so remember the burpee and the roll thing?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna add a crunch to it. I'm gonna use the opposite arm to roll through. So take your time, shake it out, shake it out. Let's go down together. Remember, if you're not going to the ground, follow Hillary. Here we go. Drop it down. Good. Chest to deck. Opposite arm rolls through. Good, abs are tight. Give me one crunch. Bring it down and out. Roll it back. Bring it up and up. Back down again.
Okay.
Chest to deck. Roll through. Abs are tight. Add that crunch if you like. Bring it up. Nice. Let's go again. Chest to deck. Roll through. Abs are tight. Crunch it in. Bring it out. Roll it back. If you are having a hard time with the roll, remember that the roll is actually coming from your core. Core's tight. I use it to help me roll. Flat arms. And shake that out. Good, that was 45 seconds. All right, everyone at home, you're gonna need to grab a towel, okay? Grab a towel. And not just for your body. You're gonna need to grab a towel because we're gonna use it as a resistance trainer. If you have bands at home, it's really good to use a band for this too. Okay, take the towel, just drop it on the floor in front of you. We don't need it yet. Oh, well, yeah, you do. All right, wide squat position. Hands can be here, don't care. I just want a good squat, let's go. Now, remember how we start with the basics. So you can always come back to what we do in round one, even when we step it up. Just remember that for the entire series. Good, so as you're squatting, pull. This is also a really good workout to repeat because as you're doing it the first time, you might be like, what the heck is going on? Just know that. Okay, last 20 seconds. You guys can squat. I want a little bit of speed. Now, if a person's body is tight in any position, they always use the squat as a test. So, Melissa's tightness is actually really coming from her upper back more than anywhere else. You see how you're leaning forward? Yeah, so we can work on that at a different time. Drop into it, give me two more. Last one, good, shake it out. Oh, okay. We're gonna walk out into plank, but I wanna really, really secure that plank with a 2-second hold. 3, 2, 1, walk out. Hold the plank. Good, come back. You're in a squat, remember? You're standing up. You're dropping into your squat again, it's low. Your hands come out. Good, we're coming back. So I was a little inspired by Royal H burpee that really believed our ability to get up and get down using our whole body really shows full fitness. Now, remember, there are circumstances that might keep you from cupping up and down, like injuries or pregnancy, which is fine. You just want to work on level changes instead. Last one right here. Give me the 2-second hold in a good plank. Come back. Good. Shake that out. How are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough.
Sure.
Let's grab that towel.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna roll this towel up like you're gonna whip your little brother with it, right? Not that I've ever done that. And then come up. All right, here's the first position. Everybody take your rib cage, pull it down, and feel your abs. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Okay, great, I like it. This is where you are for this. Now, you're just gonna bring the towel behind you, keeping your head and everything in the same position, and then pulling it back. You wanna feel the stretch. If your neck is a little bit tight, take a break for a second, but keep squeezing the abs. See how this will work? You can still get that almost hollow body hold. Nice. Now, if you would like to advance it, keep your legs up. Keep pulling your arms behind. So what you're working is your abs, and what my cousin calls the broad chunks, which is right under here, is your serratus. You wanna work on pulling them down from here as you keep contact with your abs. Last one. Good. and we're done with it. Good. Just keep that towel off the side. You're gonna need it again as we advance. Let's come up. All right, guys. We're gonna add a little stability and balance to your regular squat by adding a knee lift, okay? So let's drop into it, and then let's lift. Here's the trick with this that I really would like you to do. When you make contact with your knee, if you have the flexibility to do so, engage your core. Almost imagine that you're pushing your arms down and your knee up so that you really feel your internal obliques on the opposite side. Also, to really feel your stability, you should be using your glute and hamstring on the standing leg. So every once in a while, if you feel like touching your booty to see if it's working, you can do that. Or maybe ask your partner at home to help you with that one.
Yeah.
My boyfriend never has a problem helping me out with that. Good, hold here. Feel that squeeze. Good. Last one. And shake it out. Nice. Nice work, everybody. Keeping the love alive. Keep the love alive. Keep the love alive. Okay, let's go and walk out into that plank. Remember, we're single legs, single arms. Let's add some stability as we go into our row. Melissa's smart. She's gonna use some weights. I say she's smart because I didn't have to ask her. She knew to go grab them. All right, here's our row. Now, for any reason, come back up. If you need to go onto your knees, go onto your knees. Okay? And then maybe, if you've been on your knees the whole time and you know you don't have a back issue, try a couple on your feet. So if we're looking at it, this was really only rep 3, right? So maybe I want to see how many reps I can do on my knees and how many I can do on my feet. Okay? Keeping track will help you develop your patience, your energy, and understand the science behind the workout. 1 rep at a time, getting better 1 rep at a time. Shake it out. Nice, guys. All right, let's go back to our pullover. We're gonna add to it. We're gonna add now a crunch to the pullover. So here's what I want you to keep in mind. The pullover is a hollow body hold with your back being added to it. So let's start there. Now, when you get to the towel right above the chest, add a crunch, bring it back down and out. Whenever your neck gets to you, just here, okay? Same thing, just really kind of taking some of the excess pressure off of the neck. Now, I don't want you to use that towel as a crutch. It should eventually come to the point where you don't have to need it, but it's an option when it gets too bad for you to maintain good form. So don't go, oh, there's a towel, or yeah. Just try to, okay, without the towel, can't do it anymore, head behind. 2, 1, done. How we doing?
Good.
All right, that was pretty good. The third and final round is when we advance it the most. Again, option 1, regular squat. Option 2, squat and knee. Squat and knee. Option 3, squat, tuck, drop into the squat. Be ready? Choose any of the 3 and hit it. Last round. Woo! Good. Yes. Nice. Now remember, I want this from your lowest position so that you are building the endurance. So let's say, Melissa, you're at number 5. You're at 6. At any point, she has to stop and go back to the regular. She has to remember where she was. All right, I did 10 is where you are now. Yeah, right. So now, the next time she does this exercise, she wants to go to 11, and that's how you build your endurance. Good. Whenever you feel ready again, you go. Okay, there you go. Nice. Last one right here. Good. Breathe. Whew. It's really important to understand that, because if you feel like you can't do something, you'll get down on yourself. But if you can build 1 step at a time, you'll get there. You'll get there. All right, guys, let's add. We're adding a push-up. Drop into our plank position. Beautiful. Give me the rows first. 1 and 2. Drop down. All right. Now that was my first one, and I did that on my feet. I'm going to see if I can do it like that the whole time. All right? If not, you can drop to your knees at any point. We're halfway there. Good. Drop it back down. Excellent. Row, row, push up. There's no song for that. Good. Bring it up. Probably have 2 or 3 left, okay?
Yep.
See if you can finish it strong. Push up. All right, looks like we only have one left. Let's do it. Best one here. Row, row, push up. Good. Bring it back. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, our last pullover, and we're adding to it. Roll up that towel. Give it resistance, okay? From this position, take it in step by step. Abs are strong. Legs are up. We're gonna extend out this time. Abs nice and tight. Bring it in, crunch. Extend out. Bring it in, crunch. Now, if you, for any reason, can't extend out, this is fine. Remember that? That was just round one. Or you can do our harder versions and then come back anytime you want, because this is the key to building that endurance. Good. Knowing the prerequisite and then the full-on course. Beautiful. We've got about 2 left. Last one right here. Let it go. Excellent. I think options for water.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
Okay. Let's do the whole water breathing break thing. And then we'll come back to more. But I hope you feel good about some of the challenges that we put in front of you.
I do. I feel tired by some of the challenges that you put in front of me. H Barfoot, first time live. Really starting to work out recently from home. And this is one of the perks.
Great.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I was in chat with HR and she said, hey, look, I started working from home all of a sudden, unexpectedly, but this is one of the perks. It's fantastic. You're owning it. You're making it yours. You're finding the positivity. Have patience. This will progress. You will progress every day. Chad is excited to see all these beautiful faces. Katie, our community member, and all the folks that Elise brought in, all the guys. It's very masculine back there. I feel very threatened. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. What do we have left? Because I'm already kind of tired. Can we just call it a day?
No,
Are we good? Are
we have 3 metabolic finishers. Again,
Okay.
today's about building your cardio and endurance. So let's have some fun with them.
Let's
keep
have
a good
some
positive
fun. Let's
attitude.
go, let's go.
And remember, if you fail, just be silly about it, and it will get better. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, so from here, guys, you know I have to throw in a little bit of boxing, but you build endurance with your legs quite easily because we walk around them all the time. It's time to build some endurance in the arms. So I want 4 punches and 4 rolls, and 2 rolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, roll. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha, ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, roll. Try not to flail your arms out. Have control when you punch. Good. Roll, roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, roll. Now you hear the back there? They're doing that to help their breathing. So push it out. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, roll. Roll, roll. Roll, roll. Almost there. Good. Roll, roll. Roll, roll. And yes. All right. Reactions. So when I say up, reach or jump up. When I say down, reach down. When I say side, jump to the side, jump to the side. Starting with fast feet.
Okay.
How we doing? All right, everybody. Waiting on you. Up.
Up.
Up. Down. 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 Good. Side. 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 Up. Down. Side.
Oh,
Side.
wrong way.
Side. Side. Up.
Up.
Good. Down. Down. Up.
Up.
Up. Up. Up.
Up.
Good. Side.
Oh, wrong
Side. Side. I don't care which side. It's just really about control. Down.
Up.
Let it go. Woo. Okay. Fast feet. Now we're going into a footwork pattern, really about your calves and your ankles. So everybody start like this. Yeah. If you have tight calves, dehydrated, lacking magnesium or anything like that, this gets tough. Just take note. Now we're gonna go front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Yes, your own pace. Yes, your own pace. Good, switch it up now. Maybe front, back, other side. Good. Try to think about those four corners and hit them. Front, back only. Front, back only. Side, side only. Good. Front, side, front, side, front, side, front, side, front, and back. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Okay. Now we're done. Now we're good. Breathe, everybody. So again, we did some jumping, some pounding. Plyometrics are very, very good for the body, unless you have osteoporosis or back injuries or knee injuries. But otherwise, the jumping is really, really good. It's good for your lymphatic system. It's good for your bone density. And it's good for those calories. So let's start to cool it down. We're gonna work on stretching the calves because we jumped on them. So I want everyone to take your right foot forward. In studio, at home, it could be your left, and then drop your foot down. Now, this is a very tough position to get into for some people. So if you like a regular calf stretch, it's fine. We're gonna advance this by keeping your heel down, but moving your body forward. You guys feel your Achilles tendon there?
Yeah.
It's pretty deep Achilles tendon and calf stretch. Good, hold here for 4, 3, 2, and then release that. Come back to normal position. Same thing, leaning forward one more time. So for my runners, this is a really good stretch. You'll also notice that when runners are running or they're gonna start, they do the lift-off pattern from here, okay? So if you guys see me, that lift-off pattern usually comes from this position. 3, right? That would be sometimes the lift-off pattern. Last one, good, let's switch positions. Good. From here, drop into it, and then lean forward, Achilles tendon and calf stretch. So really, if I'm here, I'm not really gonna feel anything, but if I lean into it, okay, you'll feel that. Again, if you cannot go to the ground for any reason, you can do a calf stretch leaning against the wall. It's still very, very good. Good, release it. We're just doing a couple more of these. Good, lean into that. Feel your Achilles and calf stretch. 3, 2, 1. Nice, just working on that lift-off position. Right, last one, good. Nice, guys, come up to standing, whichever way you're comfortable. And then from here, we're actually gonna get the hamstrings a bit too. So hands on your hips, push your butt towards the back wall. You guys feel that? Good, just hang out here, don't do anything else. From this position, I'm gonna tuck my tailbone under. Your back okay? If it's not, just bend your knees. Drop your chin in your chest, and then you'll let your hands fall. Hold for 10. If you also feel your neck muscles or your upper back stretching, great, fantastic, let that happen. 3, 2, 1, bend the knees. Come up nice and slow, and then we're gonna open the hip up. So I'm gonna step out a little bit wider, tuck the tailbone under. Place your hands above your butt, and then lean back. So some people can get a little bit more distance on this than others. I say move cautiously until you find your comfort zone, and then just breathe to go up, drop beyond it. 3, 2, 1, and then little, like the Tai Chi sway, forward and back to release your spine. Okay, so 2 more. 2, last one, and 1. Shake it out. You guys are finished, that's it. That was our circuits for the day. Whoa,
great job.
Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty.
Great job.
I hope you're sweaty
I love
too.
it when there's new people and they're like crazy sweaty because they showed up to work and they worked.
Yes.
You know, I love that. Primavera giving a shout out to Katie, said you tore it up out there. And AK Orbit said, Katie, you look so strong. You survived? This is as much as I'm going to make you talk. That's all. That's all. That's all. And Zuby said, love a Phoenix workout. First time live.
Oh, right.
Takes a good day to be live. Good workout. We're talking about patience this week. I think patience is hard for everybody. I think we get frustrated with challenges. I think we get frustrated that progress and things don't happen as quickly as we want them to. How do you do on the patience front? Where are you patient in your life, and where do you need to work on it? Are you patient with yourself?
No.
No?
I'm way more patient with other people, unless they're on the subway or on an airplane. I'm way more patient with other people than I am with myself. So I was recently diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, which was, okay, I was thankful to know that I had it because some things were just not making sense, like why I was losing strength and why it was so hard for me to lose weight. Normally I could lose it, you know. So and now I know I have to be patient because there's an actual significant reason for things going on. So it is very, very difficult, but I learned this when I was fighting, that lack of patience can sometimes mean lack of faith in myself. And I had to restructure my patience by restructuring my faith. And for me, science helps me have faith, understanding the science of how a body breaks down, what happens, why there's food triggers or food allergies. So it helps a lot.
You have talked about this before. You have talked in the past, and I really love the conversation that it started about don't get mad at yourself because you went and ate that thing that you shouldn't have eaten. Try to figure out why it happened.
Right.
Try to figure out what the trigger was. It's not that you're some weak failure. It's that something is lining up in you, and if you can figure out what that thing is, you can head that off next time. It's not weakness or lack of willpower.
And even if it is emotions, then why do you emotionally feel that you need to? So finding the why in all things definitely, I think, helps significantly.
But that takes time, right? That takes being patient with yourself and not beating yourself up every single time. Right? And I guess it gets back to what you said. It's about having faith in yourself and knowing that wherever you are, whether you're where you want to be or whether you're 2 steps behind where you want to be, if you're just patient, if you just have faith, you will get there. Do the work and you will get there. I like it. That's what we're going to talk about all week long. We're going to talk about patience. Can you have patience with yourself? Can you have patience with the process? Can you have patience with people in your life? No one has ever said the words, I wish I had just been less patient. Right? So be patient with yourself, be forgiving of yourself, and know that if you commit to it and show up and do the work, it will get done. Guys, thank you so much for a great workout. Thank you for a great work. Whatever, we'll do it. That's fine. Thank you for a great workout. We'll see you tomorrow. Show up, do the work, be patient. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.